Okay, we're going to do another meditation slash affirmation session. Okay, so close your eyes. And I want you to listen to this if you're feeling anxious. Tune into your body and just get a sense. What kind of state am I in right now? What kind of state is my body in? Is there an urgency? What kind of thoughts and feelings are coming up right now? I need to figure out this part of my life. My career sucks. I'm single. This relationship sucks. Like, whatever comes up for you. Notice the feelings that could be coming up, whether it's helplessness, feeling like you just want to escape everything. Okay. And this is where we get into thinking, the difference between thinking and action. Like a rocking chair, right? This is one of the best metaphors, I think, for how I'm feeling right now. Maybe how you're feeling too, but worrying is like a rocking chair. It doesn't get you anywhere. So you're kind of in this state of purgatory, right? Going back and forth. And this might kind of be a way of self soothing in a weird, twisted way because it kind of makes you feel like you're doing something without actually doing something, like getting revved up. But there comes this acknowledgement that, hey, this might not be the most helpful. Like this, what is this worry accomplishing right now? Whether it's through avoidance, right? It's kind of coming up with the idea that no matter what, there's going to be some discomfort, right? So I can choose to be uncomfortable staying still or moving. But if we can get acquainted with discomfort and it not necessarily being a bad thing, but kind of like a growing pain. So if we can accept in ourselves, I'm uncomfortable, and that's just how it is. If you can become acquainted with that, you remove the double pain or the double discomfort of being uncomfortable to begin with. Because there's two levels of a comfort, right? The comfort you're feeling, the discomfort, and the discomfort for being a certain way. That's the judgment, right? And that's what we want to get. We can do away with that part. It's not necessary. If we can acknowledge that this is part of the human condition, this is just part of living, there's nothing wrong with it, then we can do so many things. Take that discomfort with you because it's not going anywhere. And that's all right. I think the goal of OCD, it's kind of a coping mechanism to not feel comfortable, to make yourself feel more comfortable, to remove the discomfort. But that creates its own level of hell. So if we can acknowledge that discomfort is not going to kill us, we're going to be unstoppable. But it's learning to manage or be with the discomfort as you do these things and just being like, all right, my levels of excitement are just heightened right now. Change nervousness to excitement in your body. It's not killing you, right? It's revving you up. Just like if you're trying to reach your goals at the gym, right? Like you're trying to reach that heart rate. You're not going to get it at the lower levels, right? Like it will adjust to your growth. So the fact that your heart beating's fast, it's not because something's wrong, it's because you're amping up the weights or the resistance, which is making you stronger. We have to change our relationship with discomfort. Okay? So just the fact that I'm uncomfortable right now, totally fine. I can work with it. I can be with it. It's not going to kill me. And I think this step is getting ourselves out of the paralysis, where instead of beating ourselves up over being uncomfortable, we take our discomfort with us to what we're doing. Whether it's, I don't know, asking that person on a date, going on that job interview that you've been avoiding, making some decisions. And decisions are just really actions. It doesn't have to be this main thing like, what does this mean about my life? Right? We want to separate. I know I'm kind of talking about a few different things here. We want to get out of the thinking versus the feeling. Or no, thinking versus the doing. So there comes a point where we have to stop conceptualizing what our life is and what it means, and we just have to live. Because we will talk our way out of anything until we're just sitting in one spot, spiraling, right? In our worry rocking chair mode. That's not getting us anywhere. So we have two options, right? We can either try to cope with the discomfort by creating a whole other set of rules and rituals that just keeps us more locked in, or you remove that and you deal with the discomfort, acknowledging, all right, just feeling a normal human emotion, normal reaction, and just going with it, going towards that life you want.